Hello, Janine here. Just getting ready. And we will start in a minute. Hi Kieran, hi Cleo. Hello. It feels like ages. It's going to be a little bit weird because I'm again filming long ways for my other channels just while I'm learning all the stuff. And then I have my laptop here on my lap so I can see any comments. So I'm actually just going to go onto Gentle Warrior now and put it onto the live video, and then we're going to get started. So there, I see we are live. We are live. How are you guys doing? Give me a thumbs up so I can check comments on here, because it's really important that I get to speak to you as well. So you will notice, I hope you're well. I am, January, how are you doing? John, good evening. Good evening, John. See, I just need to be working with two sets of technologies at the moment. Kieran, hello. Yeah, so the setting is a little bit different tonight. That's for a couple of reasons. I felt like being in my lounge today. I didn't feel like being up in my office where I love being, and also the office is temporarily a studio. So with that in mind, it's just a little bit all over the show as I'm recording stuff at the moment. And then also, I don't know if anybody else has been having internet problems, but last week we weren't live because of internet problems. So I'm just staying as close to my router as possible. And if we go upstairs, I'm worried, especially because we've been having a bit of a storm here as well. I'm worried that with the storm we'll get disconnected. So I feel a bit nice and cozy here in the lounge. The only thing with being in the lounge is I am in a semi-detached, which means downstairs, my neighbors, they are very loud. This is actually the quietest they've been for a little while. But the thing is, we have the drum, so I am sure I can quieten them with the drum in a nice, love and light, spiritual way, no doubt. Oh, good. I'm glad you are well. Who else do we have on? Patrick, hi. How's you, Han? I am good. How are you? Okay, so tonight I said that we are going to do drumming with a difference. And that's because I also didn't really advertise tonight's drumming much, and you'll notice it was very last minute when I went on to say that we're definitely going live tonight. And the reason is that I just wanted to keep it nice and cozy tonight, because I am not going to guide you guys tonight. You're going to go by yourself. And I'm also using a completely, Kieran Burke, Robbie is with myself and Cleo. Hi guys. So I am going to drum, and you guys are just going to let the drum take you, and that's it. Nothing else. Okay. So firstly, can somebody give the thumbs up that you can hear me? Due to work, so I'm glad to be here. Paula, welcome. I'm so glad you could make it here tonight as well. Tonight, as I said, is a little bit different, so I hope you enjoy it. But I do think it's important that we follow our intuition and we let the drum take you to where you're meant to go. So the one thing I am going to do to guide you is I'm going to help you. We're going to open up space like we normally do. We're going to pull a card, and then I'm going to beat the drum. I am using a different drum tonight. You will notice I have my deer drum. So this is also another one of Dahi's drums. And this was the very first one I got from him. It's made of the deer. It's got a different sound to the other ones I've been using. And this is what I kind of feel like this is my feminine drum, as in this one brings a nurturing element to it. The other ones go pretty deep and they're heavier. This one's a little bit lighter, so I figured that it would be a good one to journey with tonight, because I really felt like bringing that nurturing energy in. Joan, good evening, my dear Janine. It's good to be back. Joan, it is good to see you. Cleo, hi from Cleo, Robbie, and Kieran. Hi, guys. Let's open up space. So everything's kind of behind me. Light a candle. if you guys do have your candle, then feel free to, oh my word, wow, okay. Then feel free to light it. Otherwise, we can collectively use my candle. And everyone just take a nice deep breath in for me. And out. And as I'm not going to be guiding you tonight, I'm just going to let the drum take you. I think it's really important that we just release some of the energy. And just take this moment to have a think about how have things been for you over the last even 2 weeks, because I didn't get to speak to you guys last week at all. And mine's been pretty challenging itself, with heavy energy. Fertility tablets have been a nightmare. I don't know how you guys are doing, but let's take this moment to just, you know, you can just focus purely on this candle if you want. You can close your eyes and just breathe in nice and slow. And out. And just let everything wash over you. Nice deep breath in and out. Your next deep breath in, when you breathe out, I really want you to release it. So it's going to be like, use a nice forceful breath on the way out. Really just let go of everything that is swimming around you, any emotions, any stresses. I want you to breathe. I want you to put the intent when you're breathing that you're breathing all of you back in again. All of you that you've left behind. All of you where you've given permission without even realizing to others to take your energy, or where you have arguments or disagreements with anyone, or somebody's agitated you and that part of the energy has left your body. So when we breathe, we're breathing in all of that energy, and we're asking that that energy returns to us healed. So it comes in, and the ancestors have always shown me that, and this isn't something I've been trained in, but they've always shown to me, like, here is such an important part. I don't know if anybody over here in the back of their neck just gets those, like, sometimes that like, ooh, that like tingle, or that like heebie-jeebie feeling. I don't even know if that's an expression, but just that kind of, that's kind of like, for me, that part of my neck has always been really sensitive. And when I breathe in, that's where I see my soul always returning. This is where elements of my soul jump out in if there's any shock or fear or confusion. So just, even if you want to imagine, you can breathe it in through your mouth, you can breathe it in through here, but just breathing nice and slow, breathing in all those elements back to yourself again. And as you exhale, just letting go of anything that is not needed, making room to bring all of those healed aspects in. So breathe it in again. And you know, I'm going to put that down because I like a bit of movement. Even use those hands and breathe in, all of you. Breathe out all of those aspects you don't need. We're going to do this 3 more times. So breathe it in. I'm going to let you guys go twice now at your own pace. Breathe it in, nice and slow, calling in all aspects of yourself to return back to yourself, fully healed, and breathing out loudly. Really exhale, breathing out any energy that is holding you back, that is ready to be released, that the lessons have been taken, it's just stagnant, it's not needed, and it's allowing room for all of these healed elements to return. So one more time, nice and deep this time, breathing in all of that healing aspects, returning back to you again, healed, ready to find more space in your body. Exhale, really nice and loud and forceful and powerful, releasing all of that old stale energy that is not needed anymore. I don't know where all of you guys are in the world. I know sometimes South Africa joins on, in America, and here in Galway for sure we've just had some beautiful thunderstorms, and I miss that from South Africa. You know, the lightning, the thunder, that electricity that surges through your body, that comes through Mother Earth, that awakens and refreshes everything in you. And this is like the heartbeat of the drum is going to do for you tonight. So we're going to humpepu, and I'm going to pull a card for you guys as well. And this is another reason why I just kept everything so nice and close tonight. I just felt like, let's have a nice, comfortable group in my lounge, in my private space. So we light the humpepu. And as you guys have known that have been with me a while, the Simpepu is from Africa, grown on the land of South Africa. It is similar to sage, but I just found it so much stronger. And its purpose is a little bit more than just cleansing. It's to connect us even stronger to our ancestors. So take a nice deep breath in for me. Hi, Mairead. Nice deep breath in. And I'm going to start calling on the ancestors now. Okay, deep breath in, everyone. Amaka Makose Obonga, I call on the ancestors from the north, the east, the south, the west. I ask you to come down from the mountains, from the rivers, from the seas, from the bushes, and from the caves. Amaka Makose. Deep breath in. I call on the prophet and I ask you to remove the veil from my eyes. Makos, I call on the water ancestors. I call on my maternal, my paternal, my guardian ancestors, the Zulus, the Xhosas, the She, the shiny folk. Makos, the galactic beings. Maku, I welcome all of you here in the presence, the thunder, the lightning, elements, Mother Earth. Makos. I call on my maternal, my paternal ancestors in heaven that love, know and respect me. I call on the ancestors of all of those that are joining us tonight. And you can take a moment now to say your full name. As we call on them, I ask them to stand behind you, next to you, to surround you, that you may feel their loving touch, that you may feel their embrace, that you may feel the warmth from the heart. And that tonight, because we're not doing a guided meditation and we're allowing the drum to take us, that they may journey with you, that they may take you wherever they want you to go. So tonight, because I'm not taking you on a journey, it means that the drum will take you where you need to go. And that's the beauty of me just drumming and holding space for you tonight to mark the cause. Take a deep breath in. So call on the ancestors, maternal, paternal and guardian ancestors of those that will be watching the playback to this as well. May their ancestors love, support, stay with them and guide them too. Marco McCaws. Hi Jenny. Hi Linnea, great to see you. Let's get started with a card pull. And I'm just going to awaken the energy in that. Okay, let's see. The intent I'm setting is just a card for anybody who watches this live now, who watches this live whenever they watch it, that they get what is needed collectively as a group for tonight's journey. Markham course. Take a deep breath in for me. Oh, I do miss some of our Monday night groups at good old Amber Shop, where the tribe used to pull the cards, and I do miss that. But I'm loving connecting with so many of you online. All right, let's see what our card is. The Druid, hold space. Can you see that? The Druid, hold space. I don't know if any of you have been on my Facebook page lately. You'll see that there is a photo where I have my mantelpiece, just with so many candles lit up, just loads of candles, and it was all, and I had pulled the Druid card. So this was a few days ago only, and the Druid really is about holding space. And for me, I think the question you need to be asking yourself is, if you are feeling maybe a little bit like unsupported, or feeling like you need that nurturing, or feeling like you need that space to be held for you, the Druid is here to remind you, and you can call on the Druid to hold that space. And so tonight, as a Sangoma, I am going to be holding space purely with the drum. And if you don't know where you're going to go, you can set the intent to call on the Druid and to go with you, that the Druid holds space for you while the drum takes you with your ancestors further and deeper into that journey tonight. So I wanted to ask yourself the question. So take a deep breath in for me now. And out. And I want you to ask, if you are feeling as if you are needing space to be held for you, what does that look like? What does it look like? What does it feel like to have space being held for you? For me, a few days ago, I really needed it. The meds were driving me hormonally batty, and I needed candles lit. I needed to be here in the lounge. I needed to have essential oils burning in my diffuser. I needed to have, I had Hallmark movie in the background, just a love story, just to open up my heart a little bit. I needed a good cry, just for an energetic hormonal release. There was nothing that was making me sad in particular. It was purely hormonal. But to me, that's what that druid energy made me feel safe and cocooned with the candles, with the essential oils, with a little bit of the nurturing, to just sit. I had a big blankie wrapped around me, and I felt held, and I felt safe, and I felt secure. And so I want you to ask the druid one more time. Ask your own energy. Take a deep breath in. What does sacred space, what does that space where you are being held, where you are being nurtured, what does it feel like to you? Where do you feel it in your body? What does that space look like? Is there elements that you need to bring in to your own space to make it look like that? What does that space sound like? Is there soft music? For me, it needed to just be gentle love stories, a bit of laughter. What does it look like for you? Is there soft music? Is it just being with a loved one? Is it just having a laugh? What does it sound like? And what do you just know this safe space is to you? So these are important questions, because this is the time over the next week until we meet again to create that safe space for yourself. That's what I am doing daily at the moment. Let's drum, okay? And like I said, there will be no going anywhere. My advice is go to your sacred space like we always do every single week, and then take your ancestors with you. I'll be sending the ancestors with you automatically. Those of you that want the druid to go with you to hold space at a deeper level, take the druid with you. And as a Sangoma, I will be here holding space for every single one of you as well, okay? And then just let the drum take you. No expectations. Don't put pressure on yourself. Enjoy the deer drum tonight as well. It's a whole brand new energy for you that I'm bringing in. And I am going to be sitting back, nice and cozy, on my couch. It really does feel like you guys are just in the lounge with me. I really love it. It just feels homely. Welcome to my house. Okay, deep breath in, everyone, and enjoy your journey tonight. Please remember to breathe. Start to breathe yourself back into your bodies again, wherever you are. Allow this heartbeat of the drum to start to bring you back into your body, back into this realm. Back into your room. Start to breathe in nice and deep. Feel the energy in your body flowing. And start to take 3 nice deep breaths in. Another nice deep breath. And one last deep breath. Wiggle those fingers. Wiggle your toes. Give a little stomp on the ground. Rub your hands together, feel the energy start to move between them. Just allowing your eyes to adjust to the room. Take a nice stretch. Feeling good to be back in your body. Right. Grabbing my laptop so I can see any comments. And the laptop is a little bit behind from being, as opposed to watching you guys live. How did you find that? How did you find the different drum? Did you, I know we're not sitting together, you know, face to face, so to speak. So I know you may not get the full effect of the drum, but do you feel the difference energetically between the 2 drums, the one I usually use and this dear one? And you may have to go onto the Gentle Warrior YouTube channel and, you know, just check how, you know, listen to another one of the older ones and hear the difference between the drums. But playing the drums, I can feel a big difference. I'm just dropping a comment here. So I can just, yep, it comes up so I can see. Okay, so did anybody feel a difference in the drum? And how did you feel a difference in me guiding you versus you going by yourself? Now, we used to do this on occasionally when we were meeting as a tribe live at above the Amber Shop in the healing rooms. Some people liked it. Some people didn't like it the first time they did it because they prefer to be guided. I myself like to be guided. If I had to do a meditation, I prefer guided. But then you see, the thing is that then we get stripped sometimes of just allowing ourselves to flow and go where the energy takes us, go where the drum takes us, because we're always, you know, having somebody tell us where to go. And so it's good to mix it up. It's good to just let that energy take you as opposed to someone telling you where to go. So I like to mix it up, and tonight was the first time we mixed it up live. So I'm only looking down to just look at the comments here on my laptop. So Mairead says, thank you. Mairead, you are so very welcome. Jenny says, that was lovely. The drum was powerful and I love journeying wherever I felt drawn. Exactly. Wherever you land up going, you get that healing and you get, sorry, I got an itchy face. You get the healing and you get those messages specifically for you, because you just allow yourself to let loose. So Marie is busy tagging someone. Thank you. I love people tagging people. Jenny, I prefer not to be guided. Well, there we go. I know Cleo and Kieran, I know from Monday nights with them, they also occasionally just, they like to just go. Cleo would now be saying I didn't drum long enough for her, because if she had her way, I'd be drumming all night for her. She loves the drum. Cleo, I hope that was long enough for you. When I take people for the first time to not go, you know, to not be drum, that doesn't go through guided and allows the drum to take them, I don't like to go too long in the beginning, because I don't you know, I don't know how far the drum's going to take you, so I prefer to just make sure I bring everybody back. Joe, hi Joe, like the drum, love to be guided, as just relaxed more towards the end of this journey. Thank you, you are welcome. Well, Joe, I would suggest this is going to, you know, you can play this back on Facebook whenever you want, but also I'm going to be putting it on the YouTube channel, and it's very easy to find on YouTube. And then practice, I call it free flowing. I just call it free flow drumming. Practice just allowing the drum to take you wherever. You know, see where it is that you are actually needing to go. Because it's so easy for us to follow instructions. And sometimes we just need to let ourselves go. Kieran, it was powerful and went deep. Thank you, Kieran. I know you love the free flow journeys as well. Does anybody else have any other comments before I close circle? It really is so good to be back. It feels like it has been forever since I've been live. I've been a bit busy with trying to sort out my website, but I've also been trying to take time out for myself and, you know, doing the nurturing, listening to my body. I feel as if I'm kind of going backwards. I feel as if everybody else has cocooned in during this phase of lockdown, or just during lockdown in general. And somehow I've ramped up with getting myself sorted with all aspects of my life. So I feel as if like any day now, this lockdown is just going to be like, woo, everybody go out, and everyone's going to be like, yay, I'm so well rested. And I'm going to be like, yeah, I'm shutting the doors and cocooning myself in now for my rest period. So I feel like everything's gone a little bit backwards for me. I don't know if anybody else has had the same experience. Cleo says, wow, wow, journey, Janine, amazing, went very deep, back to healing, being burnt at stake. Wow, that's very deep. Yes, not long enough. Thanks, love you. I love you too, Cleo. Mairead says, love the card. It came at a good time. Oh my gosh, it came for me at such a good time as well. Spend your time the whole week on the energy of this card, Mairead, and go to the YouTube channel and go and listen to this as often as you want. And just keep calling on the druid, keep allowing this drum to hold space for you. It's so important. January says, thanks, you're welcome. Paula says, lovely, enjoyed the jam, relatively new to journeying and usually prefer to be guided, so it was good to have this experience. You are so welcome. As well, keep listening to the drum, keep allowing it. You will get used to it just taking you. Sometimes I listen to guided meditations, then I get taken off somewhere and I want to stay at that particular spot, but the person guiding, they've gone off somewhere else, and I'm like, no, I'm not ready to move on. Like wait here. There's something really important to be done here, and that's why it's important that we're not always guided, that we do have this sometimes. So you stay where you want to stay for as long as you need. I'm feeling like I'm very handsy today. Sorry about that. All right. Anything else? Does anybody have any questions they want to ask? Anything at all? Because then we're going to close circle. It looks like I got everybody's comments now. Okay. So I hope that things are going well for you guys. I hope that you remember, I know a lot of the restrictions are being lifted and there's that temptation to energetically just feel like you're free again and go wild. Remember, we've been cocooning for 3 months, and be good to your energy. I feel that when we finally do start to get out a lot more, that we're not going to understand if we burn out really quickly, because we're not used to being as active, so to speak, and we're not going to be as used to being so surrounded by people. So remind yourself that, and maybe get yourself ready for that change, that it's going to be, you may burn out quicker than you think. So it is good. I'm reminding myself, rest now, because things are already, I can feel it. I can feel it even when I go just to Loughrea town, which isn't even a big town, to pick up 1 or 2 things. Things are virtually back to normal. So just be mindful of your energy as you go exploring more and more, and we're given more leeway to drive places and to see things and to be with more family and friends and through social distancing, reminding that your energy, you may find yourself crashing a little bit. Go and listen to this journey again. I just got, John says, enjoyed it. Thank you. You are so welcome, John. And Cleo says, by the way, your hair looks fab. Cleo, this, oh my gosh, this is hacking it by myself. I got scissors arrived in the post, hairdressing scissors. Luckily, my hairdresser has actually contacted me and said, do you want me to put you on the waiting list because we think we're opening soon? I was like, thank you, ancestors. I have hacked the hell out of my hair, but thank you. I need the confidence of that. Guys, have a great week. Enjoy, stay strong, shout if you need anything. I will be back on Monday. Check out my Facebook page because there's a unity gathering happening. I'll put the information on my Facebook page. It's happening all of the weekend. I know I'm doing something, I want to say Saturday at 4 o'clock, but it'll be on Gent Warrior Facebook page. Mwah! Much love to you all. Stay strong. Bye.